of the most essential aspects of finances is learning how to correctly budget. One of the things that we used for our group discussion was Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar app. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk you really quickly through how to log in and how to utilize this app. Let's go ahead and sign in. Go ahead and click Get Started if you don't have an account. Put in your name. Then I'm going to put in my Weber email. Go ahead and put in your zip code, area code, all of that, and then you're going to go ahead and put in a password that works for you. You're going to create your account, and then you're going to go ahead and verify your email, which I will go ahead and do. Sometimes that can take a couple minutes. For some reason, it can be a little bit slow. But once you go ahead and go through that process, you can sign on in. Once you're here, you're going to go ahead and click continue. And then the thing that I love about this particular app and what Dave Ramsey focuses on is he gives you options for what exactly you are trying to do in that moment. So you might be working on trying to pay off debt. You might be working on trying to save for retirement. But I'm just going to go ahead and click on Save for a Home. And just fill out the information according to your current situation. And the thing I love so much about this app is it just goes through really quick steps. I'm just putting in generic information. And I won't go all the way through the process. The thing I love is it kind of breaks down basic expenses for you, helps you kind of get an idea of what exactly you need to do and the alterations that you might need to make. It also makes it really nice because this is an app that you can use on the go. You can always have it with you. So you can go ahead, if there's additional ones you want to add, you just click add item, type them in, and you can go ahead and click continue. Same thing, if you have a car payment, you can put that in. Groceries, if there's, say, any particular store that you would like to just have as its own category, you can put them in here. If you also have any things that, like going to the gym or doing things like that, you can put underneath here if you'd like, your personal expenses. And then you click continue. And one of the things that Dave Ramsey focuses on, and it's actually in almost every program I've ever seen, is giving. I find it interesting that it's its own category, but he talks a lot about the importance of giving as it comes back tenfold, kind of like karma, you'll receive it back. And so you can decide to donate to a church or a charity, or if there's any other organization that you're wanting to work with. Again, this is optional, but that is one of the things that he talks about. And then with debt, you're going to go ahead and put in anything that you've got. So if you've got credit card debt, you can list the card specifically and then delete the credit card if you want. pretty simple. Um, and that's one of the reasons, again, why I love this so much. So say we now are here, we finally got everything included on here. If you scroll on through, you can see all of your categories. Everything is listed very clearly. But what I love is that each month you can actually make a separate budget. And this is really beneficial as some months you might be making more money, some months you might not make as much. I think it's also nice to keep this in mind as well because it's okay to alter your budget. I think so often we get caught up in the idea that a budget is the same every month and it has to remain the same. But a budget can fluctuate depending upon your income. So say you know that you're going to be out for 2 weeks for a family vacation and you're not getting paid, you're obviously going to have to alter your paycheck amount, which in turn will, most likely make you relook at the things that you have that month and make a different goal. So the way that this works is you go ahead and will plan, and you can put in ideas of how much you actually need for that month. So say you're planning to donate $25. Sorry, I didn't go back all the way. $25 to the church. And as you do that, it slowly will alter your overall budget. As you can see, it's $2,900, but what's remaining is $2,875. So it's really easy. You go through, you work through it. Say that you're paying $1,400 for rent every month. Now, if you look at that, it shows you your remaining amount. So once you go through and you list all of those things, as you go through the month and you actually spend, you go ahead and just click this little arrow. You put in the amount. You can even name it. You can say rent. You can name it the name of your apartment complex, whatever is most comfortable. And then right here, you choose budget item. And from there, you can scroll down and you can click mortgage/rent and click done and save. And the thing that I love is it actually shows you now that that's spent. And if you go to remaining, it shows you the remaining amount that you have for the entire month as far as your overall spending goes. So this is an excellent way for an individual to keep track of their budget. I also love that it sends you reminders if you're forgetting, and anyone can log into your account. So say you have a spouse, they can also download the app and log into the same one that you have, and you both can enter in the information. So overall, I think it's a great asset and tool that people can use to help them with budgeting, and I hope it's something you'll consider.